What is up, Link Marines? We have another exciting week of Chainlink news with a huge 2024 outlook and much more. Let's dig in. Okay, first we're going to start by looking at the Chainlink website real quick. Just to remind everyone, Chainlink is connecting the world to blockchains. So you can always head to their website. You can see what's going on. It's important to just remember Chainlink is a platform that is building a lot of different things. So they are decentralizing the web and making it more verifiable. They are powering the verifiable web. And they have CCIP for CrossChain. They have various different data products, and they have various different compute products. So just remember that Chainlink is a deep, deep ball game, and it is not just an Oracle anymore. And we are going to first start on the 2024 outlook. So the Chainlink team released this 2024 outlook with the co-founder, or the main founder and the co-founder, Sergey. And he goes over the top priorities in 2024. He goes over the CCIP's traction in capital markets, how it's growing, why the verifiable web is so important and inevitable, and then Chainlink's evolving economics. So this was just released on the 1st of January. If you're listening to this, it probably was in the last week, maybe even the last 2 weeks, and it's brand new. You can find this on YouTube, so go ahead and grab it from their Twitter or grab it on YouTube. The great thing is it's a video. So the 2024 outlook is a video. It's only about 12 minutes long, and it's from the founder, Sergey. So check that out. Next, Chainlink news, we had an announcement that Vodafone is now going to be bringing their infrastructure online, and they will be running a Chainlink node. So this is a Chainlink node operator spotlight for Vodafone. They've been doing world-class infrastructure for a long time. So they're going to be bringing secure off-chain data and computation to the Chainlink network as a node operator. And they're already relied on by 350 million plus customers. They power almost 200 million devices across the US and the globe, and they empower more than 7 million organizations. So Vodafone is actually exploring how they can work together to combine and bring seamless and secure data to the global trade ecosystem. And that's a huge market worth more than $30 trillion. So it's just important to know that Chainlink is a platform, and the people who run that platform are node operators, and Vodafone is a new node operator, making it more decentralized, more powerful, etc. Now we're going to move on to a blog post called the 8 Essential Cross-Chain Security Considerations. Now, when people are building cross-chain blockchain interoperability solutions, security should always be the #1 priority for protocols and institutions. And this blog post explains how you need to make sure you have an independent risk network, you need to have decentralized infrastructure, you need to use established protocols, and it continues on. Understand vendor lock-in, the multi-chain bridge security, get your code audited, etc., etc. So Chainlink is showing themselves as a leader here, releasing thought leadership content on cross-chain security. If you're interested in learning why CCIP is valuable and why it's so secure, maybe check out this blog post. Next, we're going to look at real-world assets explained. This is another blog post that just goes into real-world assets, which is going to be a huge trend in crypto, in Web3, in finance over the next 5 or 10 years. And that is basically when blockchains have digital tokens that represent physical and traditional financial assets. And that can be currencies, commodities, equities, bonds. So think a real world asset put on a blockchain, and that is what we're calling real world assets on chain, RWAs. And Chainlink is leading the way. This is going to, be things like real estate and much more. And it's going to be in the hundreds of trillions of dollars. It's a huge market of assets that are going to be tokenized and brought on chain. And who is the leader of bringing data, assets, verification, compute on chain? That's Chainlink. And I think they see absolute tremendous growth of their protocol and the investment in the token in the next market cycle here. Next, we had Sergey, the beloved founder, of course. He hopped on NASDAQ, the Trade Talks show, and they just talked about the convergence of capital markets and the blockchain space in 2024. This thing only got like 400 views on YouTube. Maybe it also went out across broadcast TV, and YouTube is just kind of a smaller replay. But regardless, if you want to see Sergey talking some good stuff about capital markets in 2024 and expectations, it's on YouTube, short video. And then we just have two small announcements. Salier is integrating Chainlink CCIP to unlock cross-chain yield vaults. Salier is very interesting. They are a platform that allows you to deposit assets and earn yield. They have sort of a vault functionality where you deposit asset in vaults and it goes out and hunts for yield. And that is across Arbitrum, Arbitrum Base, Ethereum, and Optimism. Well, now they're expanding and it's going to be cross-chain, and they're going to be using CCIP to send these messages across chain in their vaults. So you can deposit on one chain and collect yield from all of the other chains and collect it in one location. So this is great to see. Salier is actually a real player in the space. So Chainlink helping them out. Next, Bondex is a Web3 talent network. They joined the Web3 build program. As we know, the ecosystem is growing, and a Web3 talent network is really important because it can help Chainlink and everyone get just sort of better talent for their teams. So they might be helping Chainlink get better teams, team members, and being part of the build program, as we know. So it's important to cover what is the build program. You can check that out here. But the Chainlink build program is a program that allows early stage companies and established companies to get Chainlink resources and get expertise from Chainlink. And typically that means giving Chainlink some of their tokens or some of their equity. So in this case, and there's a lot of teams joining the Chainlink build program. In this case, Bondex is a talent network, and they joined the build program, and that just means Chainlink is going to help them. They're going to help Chainlink to some degree, and then Chainlink is going to get some of Bondex's tokens or equity. So Chainlink is also quickly growing a portfolio of leading companies who join the build program, and then Chainlink gets some of their tokens and some of their equity. So it's almost like, in addition to building all these crucial products that Chainlink is building across chain, across data, across compute, they're also starting to build a portfolio of companies and build that treasury. And this all goes back into the Chainlink's evolving economics. Chainlink has a lot of different revenue streams, and one of them is going to be their build program. And so thank you so much for listening to this week's episode. If you want to hear more, be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.